Hi, this video is about the musculoskeletal issues that you can get from cancer treatments that can affect the way you're walking and your gait pattern, but also put pressure and pain on certain joints and muscles. So there's two main areas where the pain can arise from. The first is from tissue contracture from scar tissue on certain parts of the body where you've had the operations, but also secondly is from the side effects of certain cancer therapies such as chemotherapy and radiotherapy. And these can cause painful nails, sores and blistering under the feet, but also swelling such as lymphedema, which can reduce mobility. And while it's fairly obvious that if you're getting a sore under the foot or it's painful to walk on, you start to change the way you're walking and by limping around, and you put pressure on either the knees, hips and the ankles. And podiatrists can also help with that, not only just treating the skin and nails, but also provide you padding advice, insoles if needed, and also footwear adjustments and advice on it. But more surprisingly is the scar tissue and how that can affect your gait pattern and movement, especially if we're talking about something like breast cancer patients where they get scar tissue around their shoulder. And you might not think, how does that affect the knees and hips? Well, let's have a look on this little figure. So often when you get scar tissue, you get contracture in the shoulder, so it starts to height. So in order to keep you balanced, your head position starts to change. So you start to get tightness in the neck, but also can you see how the pressure starts to go down the opposite foot? And so that starts to reduce your stability, but also helps prevent you from being able to move as easily. And because you can't swing your arms as much, that also reduces the momentum of when you're walking. So while this starts to go into more my specialist work in pain management, where I do things like anatomy and motion, we can actually give you ultimately advice and exercises to help rebalance and redistribute the pressure on your feet and your legs, but also reduce stress and strains on the body.